Yo, what's happening, everybody? Good to see everyone.
To intercom, first download the home
Shut
app
up.
in the App Store.
I don't know why I did that. Good to see everybody this Wednesday. Hope everybody's doing well. I see before Ubi just in time to make some dinner. Good to see you. Great live stream today. Now we put more on his plate. Now he's gonna be streaming 4 days a week now. Johnny Three Bar, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Steve Gunner, what's up, man? Good to see you. Chris, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Yeah, it's horrible when the power goes out this time of year down there. Scrolling through. It's even worse. It's funny. Sometimes, like even here in North Carolina, like the pool water is actually warmer than the outside temperature for some reason. You like jump in and you get out and you feel cooler. What's up, Burnt Relic? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Brant, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Yeah, if you haven't seen BCG 5150's latest video on that telly, ooh, that's really nice. Roy, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Oh, and I skipped right over Casey Lee. What's up? Sorry about that. Good to see you. Hey, Keith, what's up, man? Robbie F. What's up, brother? Posting some really cool pictures from his wonderful cruise on the Discord. If you don't know, you better get in the know. Ryan YT, what's up, man? Jim, what's up, brother? Robert Cron in the house. What's up, man? Yo, Bay Area Witch, what's up, brother? Good to see you. CD Nelson, what's up, man? Everybody's probably doing double duty right now, watching the Fret Not Les Paul shootout video. Hey, David, what's up, man? Always a pleasure. Mitch Heyman in the house. What's up, man? Hoopy's the hardest man working on YouTube right now. He's gonna be working 8 days a week. Hey, Birdman. Tom F. What's up, brother? I hope it is all in perfect condition. Hey, TSA, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Glenn Bailey, what's up, brother? How we doing? Albert Flores, good evening. Michael Krause, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Tyler Durden, what's up, man? Always a pleasure seeing you around. Thank you, Casey Lee. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Hello, Bradazzle. Timmy, what's up, man? Good to see you. Oh yeah, I got some stuff to sell. Got to make some money moves. Some stuff I didn't think I was going to sell. Some things I didn't think I was going to sell so soon. Yo, Steve, what's up? Good to see you. Thanks, man. I'm trying to not bore people to death. I don't know if that's always the case, but Tim the Tooth, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Think of selling a Boss ME70. Cool. Hey, what's up, Guitar Quackery? What's up? Good to see you. Hope all is well. Exactly. Yeah, it really is much easier. It keeps them occupied and entertained instead of listening to me. Hey, Jason, what's up, man? Good to see you. Cool. Caught up really quickly. Well, this is the kind of the off the rails type thing, no real segmented type stuff. Let's see if we can drag a couple more people in here. Because we also do this all the time too. Every other one of these mammy jammas. YouTube allows you to give away 5 2 times in a month. So let's see if we can wake some people up. Old Man Rocker. Gifted member. 3-chord Dave. Look at that. Jade Guitars. Robert Paxson and Keith H. All gifted memberships. Awesome. Very cool. Going off the rails on a very, very sad tangent is we're talking about how much we've spent. What happens if there was no guitar? What will we do? Brian was only a half step out of tune of Stranded for time for a soundboard. Oh, this one's not really a celebratory one, but
so y'all need to hide your kids, hide your wife.
Hey, Marcel, what's up, brother? Good to see you. So first off, I might as well get with the shilling part. This is actually kind of a somewhat tied to a cool announcement. This is going to be going up on Reverb and Gear Exchange. This Firefly Les Paul that I was never going to sell. I think I might have to hock the Fender Player 2 which I originally got for Patreons for them to pick from if they want that, but nobody picked it. So because I gave into your guys' peer pressure, and how do I find it? Where is it? There it is. I gave into peer pressure. I was seeing it thrown in my face multiple days, multiple times. And this is coming. That's not Ubi's. Yeah. So I got some insider trader info that one of these bad boys was available. And this will not be a Patreon option. If it is good as everybody says it is, it'll be staying in the herd for a long, long, long time. So missed the thank you so much, man.
I don't know, man. I was banging 7-gram rocks and finishing them because that's how I roll. I have one speed, I have one gear. Go.
Imagine a world with only left-handed guitars. I guess that would go. How left-handed players would feel. Yeah, it's true. Michael Kraus, never say never. Yeah. Will Red, what's up, brother? Appreciate you, Jason. No problem, man. Hey, Malachi, what's up, man? So I was gonna do 175 for anybody in here. Email me, and then it's gonna go up on Reverb for 200. And then I'll probably do like $25 shipping because I think it was. I gotta double check the price. I think it was $279. Actually, I can look right now. I think it's like the whatever the regular. Check it real quick. Oh no, they were $219. So yeah, I'd probably do 200 on Reverb. So I'll do 150 for anybody in here right now. Didn't really play it all that much. I don't think it has any dings or scratches or anything. Just checking the usual suspect places, but but yeah, still have the yellow telly, which I think I might wind up keeping and making a different decision with another guitar. And that black Stratocaster, the East Coast stuff, ain't going nowhere. Nobody's even biting on that. Yep, a Reaper. Team Blue. Exactly. Yeah, the new ones are actually weight relieved. So, but seen Ubis, seen trays. The Firefly. We'll do 150 for the Firefly. That just showed the Les Paul. Get this off the screen. There we go. Um, yeah, and then probably see how things play out this week, but might be sending some people some things. Somebody in here might be getting something. We'll see. Because if you don't see, I have a box here. Normally, we don't do this type of stuff, but special occasion. This is supposed to be off the rails, but so we have a wonderful contribution to the channel. A most generous donation. It's been here since I think 10:30, 11 o'clock. It's really hard to hold on to this stuff and not open up ahead of time. Oh. Ooh, all right. So, this is kind of what I was thinking of using going forward as kind of being the benchmark for when reviewing and comparing things to. As far as ranges are concerned, because not always, but when I say like the Donner guitar isn't quite as good as a Tease, there's actually sometimes you get a comment or two from people overseas that don't have the option of getting Tease, so they want to know how else it compares to. So I feel like that's obviously a unfair assessment or whatever. And also the line keeps on improving, but so there's really no benchmark or standard for it to be compared to. So the first one in the line is a Tele. And woo, man, oh man. So the Classic Vibe Telecaster. And I'm waiting for the Memorial Day sales to kick in. We're going to go finance on the hilt and get a Squier Classic Vibe Strat. But there she is. This is actually, if you've seen the collab that I did with Scott Warnoff, I believe this was the exact model that I played in there. And yeah, this is actually like a gloss neck that I don't mind the back of. So I think it's a little bit fair for the people unfortunately, in Canada that have to pay $900 for something like this, or the people over, in the UK or Germany or anything like that that actually do watch. It's a little bit more of a fair contrast and comparison. So, but yeah. So much stuff I gotta get rid of. Scroll back up into the chat. Try to get back to where we were. That one went pretty quick. That was on Reverb for like less than a day. Went for $275, so probably lost about $50 or so on that. It's the brown, the light brown. I don't know if you can see it too well. Let's see if I can turn on some lights and up in this joint. Maybe that'll help. Oy. There you go. And then the Fender player too. I was thinking of trying to get 5 for that. That's including shipping. So you'll take a Pepsi. Yeah, it's really hard to not like peek in and like unseal it. So I have not edited that video yet, but I did shoot it, and that's why I'm actually getting rid of the Firefly. They're both probably about the same, I would say, but the East Coast is a blue one, and I'm a sucker for blue guitars. So, hey, Chris, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Making dinner. Hey, Sean, what's up, brother? Good to see you. You're gonna be on Chatting with Charles on Sunday, right? Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Going to drill in a one-hole Warmouth King V. Tone knob maybe plain easier. Keep it cool. Yeah, actually, Ben Coombs. If you don't know and you're a water buffalo, that meeting's going on right now. Maybe you're doing double duty. Awesome, thank you. He's left-handed, but plays righty. Hey, Sean, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Yep, it's a butterscotch. Probably my favorite color of a Telly. Very, yeah. And the other equipment that is not really all that sexy that I just spent a buttload of money on is Runway Audio stuff. Thanks. If you know, you know. Robbie F has talked very highly of them, and they were phenomenal to deal with. So you probably will use Dylan's affiliate links, but I actually might have some in the talks with them. If you're looking for orange Tellys, Yeah, and I feel like that they're a good price point, and they're good like as far as feature and I think quality as far as what we're looking at. So just I mean, it's a little bit. Was it more? Um, I think you can get them for no, you can't. I think the tees is still a little bit less than those. So, but they're obviously a lot easier to. Um, well, I need to have a telly to use as like, is this guitar better than that one, or is it less than that? So there will be a Strat eventually. I don't know about Les Paul. I don't know really what to do about that because the East Rock is good, but it's like not something that most of us are probably going to go and grab for. So yeah, it's a 9.5. I mean, I prefer traditional radiuses um, on my Strats and my Tellys. So that's why I might actually take the Squire debut neck and put it on the purple, the Soulberry. Or I was contemplating during Memorial Day if I see a good enough price on a Fender American. There are. I'm going to be moving some along though, but you've seen a lot of. So that's not a good sign then. If he's seen a lot of classic vibe guitars, you don't want him saying that he's seen a lot because he don't mean in storefronts. Means on a workbench. We got a fight between the Shawns. That's like Brian with an I and Brian with a Y. Whenever somebody asks me, do you spell it with an I or a Y? I say I spell it the right way. Oh, the classic vibe series seems like it's across the board is the same price no matter what you're looking at. Tellys, Jazzmasters, Starcasters. Actually, the Jaguar and a Jazzmaster right now are going for $349 on Musician's Friend. Yeah, I mean the traditional 3-barrel bridge, but I don't play in tune anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Hey Chase, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Hey Greasy, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Yeah, I mean they are like I know people hate on them because they're like copies and they're mimics, but like they're definitely good quality and close enough if you're never ever going to be able to go into Gibson territory or even Epiphone territory, I think. Yeah, I'd be honest with you, I really would not get rid of it if it wasn't for the fact of A that I was trying to get rid of this rack, like not this rack of guitars. I was actually trying to only have the rack that you see in the background of all the videos. So that's how much that looking to offload and Scrolling on through. Do you ever use one of yeah, you really can't use that if you're I forget what it was. I waited for Marcel, but I just take it and put it on. If you get like a home scale, it's pretty close enough. When you're using pirate ship, though, if you are off, they will they actually will adjust you either way, which is kind of cool. Like, so if you overestimate it for whatever reason, they will credit you. But if you measure it too small, they will also bill you. Well, I'm right-handed and I play like I have no ears, so that makes us even. Well, let's see, man. I think is it I don't even know how this one works. Saturday, they're giving away. Does the winner get to choose, or I know I probably asked that last week too, and someone probably answered it, but because I already got the green one, so I would go for the e-art, which is a good way to segue into that. Thank you all to our wonderful Patreon members over here on the screen. Without you, we can't buy some really cool stuff and then eventually give it away to you. Brett Yeager, Casey Lee, David Chesnov, Robert Cron, The Ubi, Sam Witzel, Tim the Tooth, Marsha T, 13 Souls, Chris Jameson, Chris Nelson, David Leslie, DJ Mystique Gaming, Rob F, Steve Gunner, Tom F, Marcel LeBlanc, Silent Union, Timothy Lewis, and Keith Melendez. I think I actually did that in one breath, kind of like how Andy the Guitar Geek does. And where is the other? There we go. That is our wonderful donations from last week. Thank you so kindly, David C.D. Nelson, 13 Souls, Dastardly Dave, and Steve Cassidy Guitar. We're $160 away from giving away that e-art, which I have not done the review on yet, but we're still waiting for that. So got some time. Jim's a lefty that plays righty. Tough to find. Yeah, that's what Ben said. That's why he does it. So what did I get? So I needed a longer speaker cable for when I eventually do get a cabinet, and because especially even trying to do that Joyo through the Marshall, the wire was so close, the amp was like hanging off the back of it. So I got a speaker cable. 50 feet of patch cables and the plugs for pedal board. I think like 4 or 5 cables, because actually all my cables are starting to crap the bed. I thought it was the jack of the amp one day, and I just started moving the plug a little bit, and it started working. So I was looking to get mic XLR cables too, but they're currently out of stock, except for the tweed wrapped ones. Because I, obviously we're reworking the studio over here. As you may have seen, I'm looking for that gang box to run it with the my Cat 5 cable, or this is 6. Oh wow, that sucks. Butterscotch Squire, if any, nice. I play sports left, but right knee. I know people like that too. That were they write with their right hand, but they actually played hockey left-handed. you're pursuing a bucket list guitar and putting up 8 guitars for it. Ooh. Dang. I should probably sell some pedals too. I mean, yeah, I try to do it more of like the kind of the classical style with the Les Paul in a chair like this. So you're not hunched over. Hey, what's up, Mark Kreischer? Good to see you. Yeah, so it's crazy. Like credit cards are my worst enemy. I mean, it's all financing for 20 years, right, or something like that. So, but I was actually before the Reaper, I was gonna go for an Epiphone inspired by Gibson, but I don't know. We'll see if my new Sweetwater rep can talk me into it. Because I don't know if I told you guys, my Sweetwater rep probably retired and moved to the Bahamas or something from my sales. So I got a new guy. It's already calling me. Yeah, I haven't got to do the review on that either yet. I have so much sponsored stuff that I had to get done. If you haven't, if you, I don't know if you follow me on Instagram or not, but Geiker actually just shared my reel. I didn't even put it on YouTube yet because I haven't put out the long form video. I did the Leo James bass and I swapped out all the parts for that, and we'll be giving away those bass parts, courtesy of Geiker. As soon as I get that video up and start to announce it and start to talk about it. Also, if you haven't seen the video, about the Pegasus, you can go sign up for the Patreon for free. Another wonderful donation, and we're actually going to give that away on like the Patreon. Like, so it could be, if you're a paid member or a free member, you'll all be entered into that, and the instructions will be on there too when I can finally get that video shot. So, but I gotta go up to New York next week for a World Trade Center medical and my nephew's birthday. And when I come back, hopefully I can start banging out some even more content. They are I think 429, 479 maybe. I'm not too sure. They probably just jumped up too. Flying V. Wow, that's crazy for a Flying V. Play out of tune too. I am 10 minutes backed up into the comments. This is awesome. I forget who. J-Man just did a really good video on cheap tuners, and not to cheap out on them. Like the inexpensive ones were really out of tune. Yeah, they are. I remember seeing them a while ago and thinking I should have got one back then, but We're all here to tell you don't do that. Just add more. Yeah. I'm starting to run out of room. And I had some wall hangers. I can put them up too, but you're making Brandler a trick. He did a good on on one of the videos. He did like a little chug thing. He definitely did it better than I did. Hey Jack, what's up, man? Good to see you. Yo, Snug, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Scrolling on through, see if I can catch up somehow. Probably not. Which of my amps is my favorite? That I own right now is, I would have to say, the Fender. When I've had Fender, I wanted Marshall, and then when I had the Marshall, I wanted Fender, and I really feel like that for me, it's the best is clean, and then use my pedals to get me where I want to go, because I can't afford amps. So, although I thought about really breaking in my my Sweetwater rep and seeing about getting a mini head in a cabinet, but it so really is. It is like the necessary evil that you need to do, but it's like I could have just got a guitar. Well, I think they just landed, so I once sold 5 guitars and an amp to buy a guitar. It was worth it. Nice. You have the Epiphone Les Paul custom inspired. Why'd you have to say that? I think I would probably go for the Tobacco Burst that they got, but I do like the black too. Really, so much problems with it. I mean, EVA special, yeah. At least dealing with my guy, they were always good with dealing with stuff if it was not buyer's remorse. The only remorse I ever have is when I look at my credit card. Yo, Jimmy, what's up, man? Good to see you. Yeah, it's pretty cool actually. They changed the model on that though. It's a little bit smaller. The first couple of runs of it used to be bigger, I guess. Either that or I'm working out and I'm jacked and I look bigger, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that'd be happening. I'm only going to be up there for 2 days. So no offense to anybody in New York, but I would much rather stay out of there as much as possible. That's why I'm down here. But being White Plains actually, because that's where my nephew lives, but my medical is in Fort Totten at Queens, right by what's the Whitestone Bridge. You gotta change your name to Tom F. All right, TSA. Hope everything's well with her. Oh, hey, Cool Tunes. What's up, man? Yeah, every Sunday, Tony, 10:30 a.m. That reminds me, I still gotta do my must-see TV BS thing with all the live streams. As I said, you have a channel, right? Too. I think I'm subscribed to you actually. Yeah, you came up right away. Let's see if I can. Boom. Let's see. There we go. There you go. Chuck your link in the description. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, I was checking out your stuff the other day, actually. Ah, yes, thank you. Yeah, I mean, really, unless you need it, you should never buy a Fender at regular price. Some people will probably say you should never buy Fender, but there's always a 10%, always something where it's $100 off, $200. I think right now Sweetwater has a whole bunch of American performers and Ultras, I think, that are on sale. Oh, nice. I don't know if I can share the Discord. Let's see. I don't know if that allows me or not. Never tried that with this software. Let's see. Remove that. Oh. Yeah, stop. Stop it. There we go. Nope, that wasn't it. There it is. Yeah, this is Tom bragging right here. You might notice two of those guitars used to be here. Yeah. Way to rub salt in the wound, my friend. But yeah, that Schecter was actually pretty dang decent. And there's one in Musician's Friend right now, I think, a blue one for $4.99. If I still have my Musician's Friend credit card, that might be coming my way. But I think the coil split in the Schecter was actually the only one that so far that I've even enjoyed, including my 2011 Les Paul Standard. Oh, that's a record, man. 5 minutes. Yeah, my house things don't last more than wow. Hey, Metal Guru, what's up, man? Good to see you. Don't worry, I'm only 7 minutes behind in the chat. I'll catch up. I'm still in the middle of it, and it's just really a whole big bunch of nothing. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. They need to start dropping some cash. So I'm not skipping over anybody, but no problem, man. I forgot to tell you, I couldn't find the tips that I think came with it. So, but if I do find them, I'll send them off to you. My only complaint with Sweetwater candy is that it cracked one of my teeth one time. Just dive in. What's the worst that could happen? Hey, man, no channel's cheesy. You go out there and you create. You got more balls than all the trolls that are out there. Oh wow, D28, nice. Yeah, I haven't even thought about an acoustic yet. Pocket X. Love my Schecter C1 button. Hey, Real Deal, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Just check in. Boom. There you go, too. Don't forget to chuck your link in there, too. Everyone's going to like come in one day. They're like, oh, just everybody has a blue wrench. It's all good. Yeah, and tooth be told. Yep. I should have put empty wrappers in there for B&H is better. Cool. I don't think I've ever bought anything from B&H. String joys on my Jaguar. Ever heard of? Yeah, actually, I just seen. I think it was on the Firefly website or something like that. They call them Ernie balls. They're primo slinkies. Cool. Well, actually caught up. Did not think that was going to happen. Sorry about that. Got our poll over here. This one was we'll start with the one that wasn't so bad. Needed a fifth option for that one, but what would you do if you never started playing guitar? So I don't know if anybody would change their answer. I was gonna put like, what if there was no guitar, but like thought like somebody would maybe play bass guitar. Some people would be, maybe even start like becoming luthiers, building guitars. So, and I didn't want to think about a world without guitar, so I didn't want to say. So, Robbie F said the guitar became his third major personal activity. He spent more time on his other two hobbies. Started collecting German-made, was that Marklin HO scale electric model trains when he was 10. Lived in Germany. I think my father had a set of those. We used to have them in our basement because he was stationed in Germany. And 20 years ago, started radio-controlled model warship combat. That's pretty cool. I went to one of those things one time in a place down here many, many years ago. And JoJo said if she hadn't picked up a guitar, would have been singing, perhaps, would have gotten lessons and tried to form bands, but never wanted to be front and center. Just wanted to be a guitarist, cool in the band. Steve would be doing things. Malachi be playing his drums. Chris would be focusing on another instrument like piano. I had tried playing piano like very early on because my neighbor was like this nerd virtuoso, like because he was so good at math, and I think he thought about like piano more as a math thing. And he was like a whiz at like 8 years old. Warheart's Arts would start learning guitar today. 13 Souls would be searching for the perfect wave. Well, you're in the perfect place for it. Michael would be doing something art-oriented, painting, sketching. Tim would be playing more video games. Keith would be right there with him, playing more video games. Brother Ed never thought about it. David would be spending more money on a stereo system. Tom would just be doing expensive hobbies. Three-chord David be a rich man traveling the world. Our newest member tonight. The Ubi would still be streaming gaming. Baritone Goat Studios was archaeology. I think I said I'd actually wanted to do archaeology when I was going to get into college, but then I realized I wasn't smart enough. And then he said, you would think that that's the case, but in grad school, I found out you just need to like digging holes and drinking beer. The rest was just about sounding smart, but by using big words. Offbeat bass gear would be playing Gase. Sorry, Trick. Hobo Roadie, Tommy Guns. Tim would be bored. He played the drums before guitar as a kid. The other Rob F. Doesn't know. It'd be difficult to say. Probably restoring a Type 2 VW bus. Cal B would be watching more TV. Chris would be playing the drums. Greasy Monkey. Porn. Lots of porn. But He would like build ultra detailed models. It was really cool. I thought I'd actually be doing that down here, but then I decided, you know what? Let me pick up the guitar again. Casey Lee would be playing the auto harp, and Alex played the drums. So, the most and the impetus or the inspiration for tonight was, what if there was no guitar, and how much have you spent on guitar? 12% said under 1,000. 36% said up to 5K. 23% said 10K, and 20% said anything up to 20K and over. And I don't want to rehash all the stuff and make everybody feel sad. You could read this at your leisure. But if it wasn't through the buying and selling of most aspects, a lot of us would be crying a lot. That's the only good thing, is the selling aspect kind of keeps you in not such a negative hole. Yeah, I started looking back in my past, my Reverb store of what I bought and sold. Two good things for me, at least, is that I won an Axe FX 2. So when I sold that, that got me about $1,500, but that didn't get me more gear. That was the downside. That got me a month's worth of rent. And I did win. If any of you, I don't need to actually read it anymore because don't have time to actually read forums. The Les Paul forum, I want to say in 2015, maybe, did a contest for a random viewer, and they gave away a studio Les Paul. Those ones that were like for $800, I think. I won that. I was that guy. I wound up selling that. So that put me a little bit ahead of the game, but try to jump back into the chat somewhere where I think there we go. Yep. That is true. Nice. Need to source strings with custom colored ball ends so I can get an all blue package. Sorry about that. Be a gourmet chef. I mean, like an amateur chef, I guess you would say. I mean, all firefighters are good cooks, but I was able to pull off the guys in my firehouse didn't know I could actually cook. So I was always just the person that chopped. So there was no pressure of ever having to come up with a good meal. And, because the bad meals were just as good as good meals. You just had a lot more laughs and a lot more plate throwing. Yo, Dwight, what's up, brother? Good to see you. I forgot if I ever gave you the wielding power of the wrench. It's hard because I have to go to another screen and the thing spins around like a pinball machine. Oh, yeah, you got it. Okay, cool. Yeah, obviously, you guys chuck in links anytime you want, but if you see anybody with a wrench, they have a channel. Oh, you know what, too? Let me do this, too. This guy's getting a wrench. Peer pressure. CD Nelson. Go over and subscribe to CD Nelson. CD Nelson, once he hits, I think, 10 subscribers, is going to start making videos. He said it, so no pressure, Steve. I mean, Chris, sorry. So yeah, go over to CD Nelson, subscribe to his channel. Here in UK, Gear for Music has a lap steel on a special deal for 60. Musician's Friend just had one too, actually a week ago, I think. But I haven't actually tried to buy from Gear for Music yet. I almost tried to buy from Toman. I was actually contemplating the Harley Benton cabs because I hear they're really good. But it was, I think, $300 because it was $100 for shipping. Be clear, you could be doing video games on YouTube, and I don't know. I mean, if you ever watched the vidIQ channel, a lot of things, those sometimes some of those video game channels do like so much better. I feel like I could do that instead. I can get owned by a 12-year-old being told I suck at video games and put that on and get more, get more views that way. More MMA. Or the auto harp. It's all good. I mean, Dylan Talks Tone has him on his wall, so. Be more plays. I forgot to grab my if anybody isn't in Discord, there's a lot of good photos going around right now. I said I gotta grab my embarrassing high school photos. Oh wow. That's pretty cool. It gets very easy when you think about it. And because like even like when you look at your reverb, you know that like I've never have I ever I don't has anybody ever made out? I broke even recent when I sold the two Fenders to get the last Patreon guitar. I made even what I bought. So I bought it in 2018, I think, or 2019. And what I paid for it, well, minus shipping. So I lost shipping on it basically. So like I got back what I paid to get it, but then I had to spend, and I think it was $60, no, $80 because it was a hard shell case. So I lost $80 on that one. So, but I guess that's the best I've done. I've never sold anything and made money on it. Some of those instruments are crazy. I know my saxophone, when I was committed enough, I think was $1,000 back in '97. So And I'm looking at some of them now; they're like $3,000. So was that 10K, 5K, maybe a little over. Yeah, when you factor in amplifiers, they definitely definitely get you. Mm. Oh wow, that's pretty awesome. Yeah, mine was I think I told the story for anybody that wasn't there. It was the easiest contest I ever entered in the world. I bought 4 packages of Ernie Ball strings, had 4 guitars. I guess if you can find the picture. It was a Chapman ML1, like a Jackson Dinky, but not like a Floyd Rose. It might have been that Les Paul Studio that I talked about, and a Fender. I don't know what the American line was back in 2014. Put them on 4 stands, put the strings on top of the 4 stands, and just took a picture and won. It was a John Petrucci signed XFX. The problem with YouTube videos making it looks easy. Well, I mean, imagine if I didn't edit out my stuff. We would be here for like 3 hours. Which I don't know if Saturdays, I have a video right now. I don't think I'm going to make it a premiere because it's probably not interesting enough for everybody. I decided to make a video kind of like starting to get into like the whole actual like learning the whole guitar crap. So I actually made a video on the 5 things that I wish I knew um, before I started. That would have made it a lot easier. So I'm sure that's not really entertaining enough to be a premiere, and I think it's only like 10 minutes long anyway. So if I get another video edited between then and then, I'll might put something else up for Saturday and might make that sooner. But I don't know if I can. I got to get the Lakato pedal board video finished because they've been the longest sponsored. The bass is the next one because that's a giveaway and I want to get those parts out to somebody. And then I actually have something else coming. If you don't know, Electric Flamingo just did a video. It seems like all in the same circle of content, getting emails, this tiny little audio interface thing, which I've never seen before. And I guess like they probably do it like every 6 months. They approach content creators and ask them to do it. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to see if I could actually use it for like a mobile stream type thing. Having owned almost 400 guitars in my lifetime thus far, I'd be embarrassed to say, yeah. That is actually a good question too. Is how many guitars has everybody owned throughout the course of their life between selling and buying? And yeah, they're pretty neat. They get you the kind of the Les Paul feel, but not really the I guess the aesthetics. Like you're not getting binding on it, and that's why I went for a dang Reaper. It's like close enough to the Les Paul territory and not anywhere near the price. Nice. I don't think I've ever had any radio stations or anything like that. I'm trying to think if I had any celebrities. Because like some of these firehouses, you get like the Mets, like actors and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I was working one place one time, and the Hooters girls of Dallas, Texas came. Now you only have 40. I saw the Cosmodio mod, and I was always under the pressure. I never really paid attention too much to it. I thought it was like actually soldering. So it's a good price, and I still might, just for the fact of it's JHS, and it's 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 a really good price. But I thought it was like a whole soldering thing. I actually started looking at soldering pedals, and I found out this company Vexed Brain, and they're actually I found a inexpensive wah on Reverb, had it sent to them directly, and they're modding it, and then I'm getting that sent here. So, but I may eventually grab one of their pedal kits and probably do like a live stream soldering, breathing in all the solder fumes. There you go, Chris. He really didn't say he hit 10 subs that he was going to start streaming or creating, but I put those words in his mouth. So, but boom, Chris, better get cracking. Start getting with the Ubi, learn how to connect the gazintas and the gazoutas, and you didn't hear that? I wish I had. Was it? I have a. Yeah, I got this. That's the Mack truck that just went by. Hey, man. Any channel is a good channel, man, dude. They have them on their Reverb store. Last time I looked, all they had was guitars. Thanks for telling me that. Now, I need to start an OnlyFans or something. I need to start paying for this stuff. I should never said that. You guys already got me to buy a Reaper. Well, so the good thing, even though they are marked up, when you order from overseas, especially through Thomann and I believe Andertons too, anything's damaged, it's on you to send it back. You'll get reimbursed, but I don't think they reimburse you. Amazon says they do, but they wind up just saying that the package gets lost and you get a return sender eventually, and then you're out the cost of a guitar and shipping. So, thank you, ma'am. Forensic psychiatric health till I fell and unable to work. Yeah, man. Yeah, I had the Bugera 4x12, huge, and then I had a orange 2x12. Those are the only cabs I ever had, but CD man. You're gonna be monetized soon, man, before you even know it. You just need to get you the watch hours now. PUBG. I don't even know what that is. PUBG. Is it like an online game? I'm so like out of gaming. Like literally, like Sega Genesis was the last system I ever owned. How much I spent on strings? Where's that go? $4.99. So $8. Just kidding. I do change strings every once in a while. Yeah, when I cut them off the guitar to do a review. There's nothing like peer pressure to get you to buy something or start a YouTube channel, or do both. Yeah, I mean mine. Sorry, mine's a disaster back over here. As fast as I get a video done, it's like everything's like a whirlwind, and it's like I gotta clean up like half an hour before the next one. The next time I do it. Make out well on some of the used deals. Nice. I am so far back in the comment section over here. It's pretty crazy. Ah, that'd be awesome, man. My vids are only one take. That's actually so. My first video ever. Like I didn't really know too much about editing. So like I think I had like might have been like 20 minutes, and I kept on starting over if I made a mistake. Because I didn't know you could chop, cut, paste, all this stuff. Now everything's chopped and pasted. My main go-to amplifier guitar so right now it's definitely always the Fender Princeton Reverb, and probably the Jackson Soloist with the Floyd that I just got, my first ever Floyd Rose. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy the premieres when other people do them, and when I do them too, it gives a chance to conversate and talk. I wish I had something longer and interesting to say, like they do with their podcasts, to keep it going longer. But I fall into like a hole every once in a while, and YouTube totally punishes you. They say they don't, but it's 100% like you talk to anybody. If you don't post for a week, it's like you get left behind. You got to get back up and do it again. But yeah, it really is about consistency, and timing. I don't know if Phil McKnight did a guitar video tonight. It seemed like the last 3 weeks he was always doing a deep dive. so you definitely don't want to go up somebody like Phil McKnight for anything. Yeah, it was a mad dash of. I think I did that the Landon Bailey Landon Bailey video. That's just like a funny little thing for that and the bass all in one day. Hey Glenn, appreciate you, man. Hey Untap, what's up, bro? Good to see you. There you go. Own it, man. Start pasting your links in every stream. Yo, Wayne, what's up, man? Good to see you. Wow. That's cool. Yeah, that's the thing too, is like also is like YouTube sucks too, because you have to like almost start like new channels too if you do something else. Like that's why my which I haven't done in a long time, but like any type of like hints on like creating content or editing or anything like that, I put that in like unlisted, because if you create guitar stuff and you do other stuff, it muddies the algorithm and all that stuff like that, and you get some people that subscribe that don't want the guitar stuff and vice versa. So like if you're gonna do a food channel and a guitar channel, two things that don't intertwine whatsoever, then but if you can do if it's a guitar or cake, then that might work. But I don't claim to be an expert on YouTube. I just know that I binged watched probably about literally about 2,000 hours worth of videos, probably from the December before I started, and I started in March of that year. So I do kind of know what not to do. I still really haven't cracked to figure out what to do. Yeah, it gets tough too. And actually I mean, it's always a good time to start, but like the summer months are really iffy with people and posting. Oh, I've had I've had some people that make the Three Stooges look like geniuses, literally. Wow, just 100 short. That's how far back I'm in the comment section too. So I think I brought that up like 10 minutes ago. I also blame Roy because, well, you know, I did see Trey's too, but once it started coming around more and seeing it, and then I found out that he had one. Speaking of pedals, oh, what'd you make, man? I'll probably see it in about 30 minutes, but there was a creator a long time ago that I was watching, probably I think my second journey into playing guitar. He actually made PCB boards somehow. Like he somehow did like the traces, or I don't even know how he did it. I forget now. I'm probably still subscribed to him, but he actually used to like make just like clones of pedals. He literally somehow just had something with like wax paper, and he would actually like, you know, like on Microsoft Paint or whatever it was, draw like what would the traces be. And I don't know how it worked, because it has to be conductive, but however he did it, and would solder all the components and make these pedals. It was really cool. I'll have to see if I can find it one day. I don't think he's active anymore. Stop. It's just like the worst thing it was to do was to start a channel. It's like the gateway of buying. Really, I was interested in them actually. I had I think it was the 1968 or 1960 whatever one had the maroonish looking Tolex. It was a TTK Killer Deal Alert, and I think it went for like $250 at that time. It's 150 watts, no master volume. So turn that thing up slightly, and I was rattling my old house. Yeah, I mean, I really like the blue. I like I'm not really too much like even like the Les Pauls. Like I've always been like some sort of color, some sort of figuring in it. But they do look good. But I did contemplate. I think Steve, you posted in the Discord that there was a purple Reaper on Reverb. I mean, the guy was gouging the price, but I would have lowballed him. Been like, here, $800. That purple looks nice too. Yeah, I wouldn't do anything more than a 212. There's absolutely no reason. I'm never ever gonna be a gigging musician, and even a 212 would be good enough anyway for wherever I'd be playing. But I don't even need a 112. But if you're gonna have a cabinet, you need to have something that has two, because two is more good. Is it buffering a lot? Did my cable get disconnected? Because I'm hardwired in, but that doesn't mean anything because I only pretend to know like I'm an IT guy, but I just managed a couple. Ooh, yeah, man. Climbing up that hill. I probably played you back in the day then. I used to love Quake. We actually in my high school we set up like a server so we could play in the like the computer room and stuff like that, and had the Eric Cartman version of from South Park where he became the character instead, and it was him screaming all the time. The one where you cut. Oh, is that the one like my intro type thing, which I definitely should redo? So that one I did was not really scripted, but I had talking points and I literally did it twice. So I did it with the camera talking like this, and then I did it, exactly with the camera talking like this, and then cut. So it looked like I had two cameras. Yeah, I mean, so that Jackson, I love the Jackson. So eventually, when I get the monsoon video done too, that one I got to sell too. So I might actually have enough to cover the Reaper. I wish I got the solar with the Floyd, but it's a string through. So, but I didn't think I was gonna like the Floyd Rose, but now We'll see with the first time I do a string change. Check out the Oobs got a community collaboration effort going on. I am definitely nowhere near the competency level of that at all, but hey, what's up, Ashley? Good to see you, man. Yeah. I seen your latest Geiger video too. Right now, too, if you're looking for any Geiger parts, my affiliate code isn't better right now. It's better off using theirs. 20% off on their website. It's their anniversary sale. And you could always go drinking with the boss too. That's a good thing. This is such a bad time. What'd you put in there now? Oh, that guitar too. Um, sorry about that. Nah, man. I mean, I got stuff over here, obligated things here, obligated things there. I still have pedal demos to shoot. Average Joe talked me into this thing. So eventually, it's if I could actually find the time and commit to filming, I have enough stuff to film probably for the next year. Used to make circuit boards for military, and that's what we made. It's pretty funny. Yeah, I can't tell if that person is trying to ride the used wave, or the fact that there's no colored Reapers and trying to see if they can price gouge that one. But yeah, I mean, I definitely love that solar, but I definitely wish I got it's something with the Floyd Rose now, because that's definitely the I for me at least I only need room for one V. A Wolf Creek 3. Sorry, just just jumped on me, so I'm trying to get back to where it was. There's the Wolf Creek thing. If you could, if I could only save one of my guitars, what would it be? Oh. It's a tough one. I don't have anything like. There's nothing for me, at least. Like you have to say, like, oh, this one's $4,000, so I don't have to worry about that. Probably my Fender. What was it? 98. Seen it in a couple of videos. It's the one the rosewood fretboard. Grab it real quick. Ooh. This I actually bought used and modded myself. Trying to think. The only thing I did was wire the pickups because the switching was all pre-wired from Emerson already. So, but I did everything else. The jack, the pickups were all Seymour Duncans. They're the SSL 1, the reverse 1, and the 5. And then Fender locking tuners on it. So it's probably actually the most expensive guitar I own, but probably the one I've had now the longest. And yeah, probably could use a refret though. Looking very tiny. It is heavy though. I've never actually weighed it. I need to work out. It's only 8.9 pounds. Yeah, man, but it's like the deals, man. They're there. I think it's like how the Tone King always got all of his stuff. He just kept on buying and buying and buying. Didn't realize he already had it. And choose your LP. $1954 reissue Fender Strat. '93 Samick for my first. Wow, I wish I had saved. So my first one was a complete junk guitar, like one of those really crappy acoustic guitars. It was like a gift to like my brother or something like that just like laid around the house, and then after that it was one of those ones that have like a speaker in it from like Toys R Us, which was like total garbage. But even my first real one, I wish I had was my Hondo, but I never thought I was going to play guitar again, so I actually wound up actually chucking it. Didn't even sell it. I ain't gonna burn myself out. I don't have time to do it. So it's like, it's not like I'm doing too much. It's like I can't do anything. All that stuff that I've done so far that I have pre-canned right now was my first attempt at trying to do it while the wife was working and the dogs kept them occupied for a little bit, and then I had to put them in the crate for a little bit, but didn't work out too well. Yep. It doesn't make me sound like Gilmore, but I read on like one of the Facebook pages one time, or a forum or somewhere, that was like a setup in one of the guitars. So got to open this right here. Forgot to load this in ahead of time. Let me find it. There we go. How do I share this? I need an IT guy. That was stop sharing. And there we go. I'll show you this beautiful guitar. Somebody in this community, let's actually slow that up. See the cool little designs right there on the jack, and then the knob. Let it run. So this guitar is actually a donation. Some really cool stuff here. This was carved into the headstock here with the like the laser type printing. It's kind of cool. It's a little bear on the top there. That's the Children's Hospital of Orange County. They have a walk that's going on. And here is, I'll post a link in here for anybody that would like to. I believe any donations that you make personally, adding up to $200, and I'll share that too. So move that from the scene. Stop. Share this. So if you follow that link, and anything that adds up to, so you could do, a bit here at a time, like $50, $50, I believe. And if it adds up to $200, you'll be entered into the pool for winning that guitar. And here's just some of the specs on that. And it's to raise money for the Children's Hospital. Right here, so that shows up when I highlight that or not. Yep, there you go. So head on over there. Do it for the kids. Oh, I haven't gotten the Reaper yet. I actually didn't even ask Sean to wait or not. So, yo, Mark Spurgeon, what's up, brother? So good to see you, man. How you feeling? Been missing you in all the premieres. Nobody to talk to. Nobody wants to talk to me but you. Hope you're feeling better after your surgery. Hope everything went well. You got two hands, right? So you grab the other one. 9.5. I'm gonna have to start working out. I have to get rid of this damn tennis elbow that's acting up again. Did I change? Actually, no. So I didn't even do a full strip down, deep down dive. Didn't rock the frets on that thing. Didn't do nothing. I didn't open it up. In the video that might be going Saturday about the 5 things, I'm holding in it and play it just a little bit. And I didn't really play it all that much in the actual demo of it. And I actually, I don't even think I took B-roll footage of it to do the specs of it. That's what happens when I get ahead of myself. So, but yeah, no, I didn't take the strings off the do I have nope, I don't do I haven't done eBay in God knows how long. I just do Reverb and Gear Exchange. And I prefer Gear Exchange because then you could use it to buy more stuff at Sweetwater. Yo, what's up, William DeSalva? Good to see you. Washburn Mercury 2 series transport. Nice. Yeah, it does get kind of crazy sometimes. It is kind of weird how I think it said that was 8.8, but it feels so heavy being a strap. Blue. Yeah, it's kind of cool how I built the whole like children's like hospital type stuff into it, and it's definitely a cool. Let me chuck that link in there again. I think if I still have it, there we go. Nice. Yeah, it's awesome. I mean, that blue. It's crazy because I love blue guitars, and so far I only have. Well, I'm gonna get rid of the Monsoon, so. Have the blue tees, the blue Telly, or not the blue Telly, the blue Les Paul, the East Rock, and I'll have a blue Reaper. So I guess I'm building a mass of blue guitars. Yeah, it definitely takes some patience to do that. Hi, Mike. Take care, man. It's good to see you. We're getting close to that time anyway where Unfortunately, can never keep this one short. Nice. All right, man. Cool. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much covered everything. See what we get up for the videos this week, and if you haven't head over to the Patreon where we're gonna give away the free guitar eventually. That'll probably be if I had to guess, that will be probably like mid-June or something like that. Because when I get back, I'll get back on the horse, some editing, some video. I think I have a couple videos already still to come out, and yeah. So we got tomorrow is I see. I haven't figured anything yet level wise or how to get anything into doing it via the live stream. I am going to do an unlisted live stream and try to figure out all the levels, and but I'll do it on the iPhone, and I can send it to you. Yeah, so tomorrow 2:30 we got Steve Cassidy, Eastern Standard Time. Then 8:00 is Ben Coombs' birthday celebration. Head on over to his channel, and then 9:05 will be the OU812 crew Trans Trem Thursday. We'll shred your faces off. And has anybody else got anything going on? Any videos dropping? Later, Malachi. It's good to see you, man. If you haven't gone over to Chris's channel, make sure you go and subscribe to him now. He's on the road to 1,000 subscribers. You need to start actually like a digital consulting firm. I should actually probably figure out my levels for my regular videos first, but some days they're good, some days they're completely out of whack. All right, gents, ladies that are in here, appreciate you all stopping in tonight. And again, I try to make this one a short one so I could head over to the Water Buffalo meeting, but never going to happen. But all appreciate you guys all hanging out. Hope you enjoy these off the cuff, no real plan, third Wednesday type thing. So you all rock, man. See you next time.